The Big Show on Kiss 92. Gotta get up.
Good morning and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in the world. On this Boxing Day, we are working while everyone is on leave.
Yes.
We work like
That's right.
All right, because we love our job. And speaking of jobs, the main man is in the house right now. He is from Career Agility International, Mr. Adrian Choo. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Angel. Good morning to all our Kiss 92 listeners out there.
Should we love our jobs? We should, right?
We should love our jobs. If we're lucky enough to have a job that we love.
This is true as well.
But you can learn to love your job even if you hate your job, because there's always some nice
Some
things
good, right?
that you can look at. And it's important because we spend so many hours every day at work.
Speaking of nice things to look at, I had promised Glenn that you were going to bring Coach Carol in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was so expecting, this
This girl with...
long-legged... What?
With
You're gonna
nice
say?
bongos.
There's that word again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's my word for 2025. Bongos.
Oh, dear.
Well, our word for 2025 is Coach Carol. So we've developed at Career Agility, we've developed a career app for individuals, for our clients to assess their career blind spots and how to make their careers better. So this software, which you can find at CoachCAROL.ai, it's an amazing software that helps to assess your career health and what the blind spots are. And we wanted to build it in fact, we've been building for the past 6 years.
Wow.
And only now it's ready for market, and it's quite amazing.
Oh, I'm on the website right now. She's quite cute.
Really?
Coach Carol, yeah. CoachCAROL.ai. You can
Yeah.
go on the website.
I'll
and
go and
check
have
it
a
out.
look
Yeah.
later.
It's an AI-generated, it's an AI-powered career tool which you can use to help improve your career, land better jobs, and get more clarity in terms of where your career is heading.
And we can ask Coach Carol anything.
Not yet. So right now it's an assessment tool that's gonna you just answer 30 questions. It's gonna build a profile based on what your career situation is like and propose solutions for you.
Okay, BRB. I'm going to be answering 30 questions.
Okay, let's continue to talk to Adrian on the Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Maria Becerra with Iman. Two of us on Kiss 92.
I get along with my boss most of the time. Strongly agree. Okay. Actually, it's supposed to be all of the time, but okay.
30 questions.
30. I'm at number 4 now.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be doing this
Oh,
now.
no? Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, no.
Tell
So,
you
so why 30 questions, Adrian?
And-
30 questions, do you think 30 questions are enough for Coach Carol to kind of figure out, what kind of worker she's dealing with?
Actually, our original Coach Carol was 50 questions, and we got people telling us it was too long, too many questions to ask. But we distilled it down to the basic 30 questions, which in a normal coaching session, Yen and I would actually be asking as well.
Okay.
What's wrong with, are you happy in your job? On a scale of 1 to 10, how unhappy or how happy you are? What's the reason? Is it because of your pay? Is it because of your boss? Is it because of your colleagues? So instead of having to spend 1 hour just getting the diagnostics done, this software helps to put everything out onto a one-page report.
So Coach Carol is filtering the stuff for you, doing the tedious
Yes.
introduction bit for you.
Yeah, so it's almost like a health check. So we know you go to a doctor, you do a blood test, and just by looking at the blood test, your cholesterol is high, your whatever blood proteins or it's too low or whatever it is. So we are able to just look at the report, and Coach Carol generates a report for you. So that when just one look at it, you'll know that roughly, shucks, this is the area where I'm not too good at. It's something I need to look. For instance, if your career agility score is low, it'll flag it and it will suggest some things you can do to raise your career agility. For instance, go for training, or other stuff like that. So it took a very long time for us to develop to this level.
So what happens at the end of these 30 questions? Like, it gives you a report that I can see myself?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So the basic report is free.
Okay.
So you can see about 6 or 7 of the cards of the results.
Right.
But there are a lot of there are another 15 more cards, 15 more indicators which you can assess for
a price.
For price.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
So, but based on that, you also get a full report on your entire career situation right now, your career health. So and the cool thing about it is that besides the report itself, we've put a whole bunch of our materials on the portal as well.
Okay.
Once you are a premium member, you're able to get hold of sample resumes. For instance, we have close to 18 sample resumes in there. We have video training sessions. Yen and myself have created Land Your Dream Job, as well as navigating your mid-career crisis, video training programs.
Okay.
And also we have a lot of cheat sheets in there too. Like
So who is
salary
this for?
negotiation. So it's basically for individuals who just want to do a health check. How's my career going?
Yeah.
Anyone who's in the job right now, maybe in their 30s, 40s, or even 50s, and they are able to just take a snapshot. Where am I? See, the big problem we encounter whenever we talk to individuals who are going through their career crisis, or even just thinking what's next, is what's wrong with me? I'm unhappy now. What's the area?
Jaded.
And then why is it jaded? Are you jaded because
Life is too good, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes.
Too comfortable.
Sometimes,
no?
you're getting complacent.
Yeah, and sometimes you are unhappy, but you can't put a finger on what it is. So just by answering these questions, and very often it's not just the results, but when you're looking at the questions, it prompts you to start thinking.
Yeah.
Why? Are you happy with your salary? And the question is, who is, right? Everyone's going to say, no, I'm not. Then what can you do about it? Or what's the actual cause?
Like, I'm looking at some of these questions, right? And it says, are you happy in your role? Do you like waking up in the morning? Are you happy with your salary? But then it also
says... Do you like waking up in the morning?
In the mornings, because everyone wakes up in the mornings for work.
Yeah,
it's matter whether you wake up at 4
as opposed to
6
someone who maybe likes waking up in the evening.
A night shift?
Is that
what the
no.
What is the
idea behind
the idea, for that question?
Some people wake up in the morning and go, oh, shucks, gotta go to work. I hate it,
Yeah.
People
Gauging the attitude. Then.
Yeah, their level of happiness. Right. So whereas other people like ourselves,
they bounce out.
Hey, another extra day to get some stuff done.
I hate waking up at 4:45. Can I just say, I hate it, but it's work, so I'm so used to it already. But
you enjoy it once you're here.
Yeah,
You just
once
don't like
I'm up,
yeah.
But
you've
4:45.
How many years?
30 years or something.
Yeah, about 27, 26. Just the morning.
It's a long time.
25, 26 years.
Traffic coming up.
But still, I hate it. But I love coming in.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the PIE towards Tuas after the Bedok North Avenue 3 exit, look out for a vehicle that's broken down. Also on the MCE towards the ECP before the ECP Changi exit, another vehicle has broken down. Wherever you are this morning, stay safe.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. It's Thursday, Boxing Day, 26th of December. And I have to say, thank you to Adrian Choo for being so dedicated to The Big Show and coming in on Boxing Day. If I were you, I'd probably go like, Cheyenne, Shalini, I think I'll take the rest of the year off. I'll come back in the new year. But Adrian Choo is the CEO and founder at Career Agility International, and he's here with us talking about something new, Coach Carol.
Yeah, so we've developed a career app called CoachCAROL.ai, which our listeners can tune in and use. In fact, if you were to tune in now and if you use the code KISS92FM, you get 40. You only get the whole program premium membership for only $9.90.
Oh wow, that's quite all right.
It's out. The retail is $49.90, but it's only $9.90. So for our KISS92 listeners, the code is KISS92FM, and it's only until the end of the year. So have a go at it, and it's going to be able to. It's an app that's designed to help you improve your career health and your job prospects for 2025.
I like it.
And we're also talking about who would use Coach Carol? Is it someone who's very, very unhappy at work, or someone who's just wondering what he or she is worth in the market?
All of the above. It's the same thing about, who should go for a health check. The person who's really ill, or the person who's healthy, doing well, and trying to figure out are there some hidden signs, warning signs in my blood cholesterol or whatever it is that may not be right, which I'm not feeling right now. So you got to be careful about your health. Likewise, your career health is important too. So even if you're doing very well, this is a great tool to use to have a feeling, to get scientifically validated look at where you are in your career situation right now. So I think to answer your question, people who are doing well in their jobs or people who may be having some dissonance, some unhappiness, they should have a look at it and go like, hey, what are my blind spots? You know, so, and know what Yen and I always believe is this. The best time to fix your roof is when it's not raining. So even if you're doing exceptionally well, if you're thinking, what do I do for 2025? What are some career blind spots I need to look at? Use
Prepare
Coach Carol.
now.
Yeah, use CoachCAROL.ai, and it's AI powered, so it's going to be able to give you solutions that are customized to your profile only.
Right. It's like going to the gym to get stronger, and Coach Carol is there to, as you mentioned just now, to make you more agile in terms of your career, right? It's career agility, and you want to be as agile as possible.
Yes, correct. And in fact, as I said earlier off air, there are lots of resources there as well. There are video training programs that Yen and I have created and developed. If you want to land a job faster, or if you want to have do mid-career switch, what do you need to look out for? And we have lots of cheat sheets in there too, like salary negotiation tools, job hunting toolkits and everything.
Right. But cheating is bad, though.
According to your Coach Carol, I'm a lion.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm so cute, though. It says, I'm confident in my own career and I stand tall and proud. You are agile and strategic, knowing where the best opportunities are.
You're not a lion.
I'm a lion. But you should see the face of this lion, though. That's like...
Oh,
yeah,
that's Simba.
Cute, it's a cute lion. Yeah, it's a baby lion.
It's a cute lion.
I did something over the weekend, and I turned out to be a bear, apparently.
Oh, like a personality
wow.
quiz type
Yeah,
thing? Oh.
like I'm a bear.
Yeah, you're all like scary on the outside, but huggy on the inside. Not that kind of bear?
Not that kind of bear. This is like a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I feel like getting a bear tattoo.
Oh, no. First it was watermelon, now it's a bear.
I'll get a watermelon and a bear.
Okay.
How about a bear holding on to a watermelon?
Eating a watermelon, yes.
Okay, it's 8:16.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of it, and the interesting part is like it says, "Are you happy?" I mean, all the usual questions, but it also says, "Where do you see yourself in the future? Do you see yourself in the same position in the next 5 to 7 years? Do you see yourself getting a raise? If you were to move, what kind of role do you want to move into?" Which I thought made me think. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it quick because we're on air now, and I wasn't thinking too hard. But for me, it would be like, which role would I move into if I wasn't on air? I can't think of anything. You know,
you're living the life.
Living the life that I want.
Yes, the dream.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's why I always believe if you really find something you're good at and you like and you love doing, I think you're very blessed. You're very lucky to be there. And then, but we need to think about then what's next, because things won't always stay the same way. Even in this age of AI, I know I've been using AI to do voiceovers. They aren't perfect, but somehow good enough.
Voiceovers for your video
the ads,
content?
For the ads
right,
that we
okay.
do. And AI is amazing. It's getting really crazy.
It is.
Yeah, in fact, the first quarter of next year, Coach Carol will be AI'd. So you can actually ask Coach Carol.
Should be speaking?
Not speaking.
Okay.
But you can type in and ask career questions. And we are programmed, we've programmed Coach Carol to answer in the way that Yen and I are.
In your style.
In our style.
So kind of like ChatGPT, but this is Coach Carol.
Yeah, so it's almost a career GPT if you think about it.
Wow, okay.
But the fun thing about it is I'm not too worried that it's going to make me lose my job.
Yeah, because there still needs to be someone behind the AI to program it, right?
Correct,
and that's
correct.
you and Yen.
But it's able to answer most basic career questions. This version is coming out probably in the first quarter of next year, so stay tuned. But right now, the model we have has lots of very useful resources you can use.
Okay, very, very cool.
But we talk about career agility. We talk about helping people, who have doubts about what they're doing and about their worth and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about what you do, Adrian, is it all about getting someone the job that pays the best? Is it about money?
Well, it's all about paying the bills, I guess. But that's where the problem lies. If you're chasing, it's okay to chase after the money if it's your strategy at the point in time is I want to build my wealth. If you're in wealth building stage. But we need to reflect whether or not it's going to kill you in the process,
right,
or whether it's going to hurt your health or hurt your family life or just in general.
So will Coach Carol get an idea of the personality in that sense, because we're all built differently, right? Not everyone, focuses on money. Money is important, but there are some people who just want job satisfaction. If they're paid, an amount that they are satisfied with, it's fine. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that, there are people who are extremely ambitious. There are people who just want to, focus on getting paid more and more and more. And there are some people who are really just satisfied with their job. They're enjoying their job, and they're okay with the amount of money and maybe their annual increments that they get. So how do you cater to these two very different types of personalities?
So that's an interesting observation you made. Some people are after the money. Some people are after job satisfaction. Some people just want to turn up for work, right? We don't particularly... What Yen and I believe is that career agility, you're not usually born on one of those key drivers in your head. It's all about stages in life. So when you're early in your career, you want to drive very hard, and once your buckets are all full, for instance, you've got your money, you've achieved a certain level of recognition and achievements, then maybe you want to slow down and downshift into something that's I want
more
to
satisfying.
More satisfying. May not pay as much, but my kids are all grown up, for instance, house is paid, so there are different types of life stages. So one thing nice about Coach Carol is that it helps you to identify which career stage you're at, whether you're an accelerator, and if you're accelerator, then you need to figure out, okay, what do I need to get promoted? What do I need to do to get promoted? How do I get more money?
Okay.
If you're if you want to hover, then maybe that's a point in time where you want to deep skill in other areas as well. But if your profile, like Coach Carol says, that you actually want to downshift, and these are your options, then what else can you do? How do you message this to your bosses? How do you message that for your next job?
Yeah.
So I think it's all about seasons in life.
Yeah. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I don't know how you were when you were first starting out, right? I mean, your first job or whatever. But I'm thinking right now of our Gen Zers, perhaps, we're always saying that they're not as much of go-getters as we used to be. They are more chill. They look for different things. Like when I had my first job, second job, and I didn't feel like I was doing it for the money. I just wanted to enjoy my job, and I wasn't getting paid really well.
Is this on radio yet, or at your Cymex job?
No, so at Cymex it was okay. And then when I went into radio, I actually took a 40% pay cut.
Wow.
But I was still enjoying myself, and I wasn't thinking about the money. Really, I was not thinking about the money.
Because you were having so much fun.
I was having so much fun. And then later on, there came opportunities where the bosses would ask me oh, would you like to go out and MC shows? This would be extra money. And I thought, okay, give it a try. And it felt very natural. So it felt good, doing that and getting some extra money to supplement whatever I was getting paid, monthly. So as the years went by, it became my side hustle, so to speak. But never thought about the money. After a while, it became okay. I was earning more and more, right, because of what I was doing outside and endorsements and so on and so forth. Basic was also slowly, increasing. But all that time, I was not thinking about the money.
Because you were happy where you were.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone made you do something that you didn't like, you'd be like, I'm not getting paid enough to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel very blessed that, we're being paid decently now.
Imagine if your bosses told you, okay, Glenn, I want you to read the news 24/7.
24/7?
Put you to the news channel and just read the news. It's like...
No.
It wouldn't be fun, right?
He needs to speak his mind. Can't do that with news.
That's true. Okay, let's go back on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the MCE towards the ECP, a broken down vehicle has been spotted before the ECP Changi exit. Wherever you are this Boxing Day, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is the CEO and founder at Career Agility International, Adrian Choo. You can get in touch with him at info@careeragility.org.
So we're talking about Coach Carol, and we've been talking about all the different career pillars that she can guide you on. So if you go onto CoachCAROL.ai, there is a complimentary career analysis that you can fill out 30 questions, and then it sort of tells you what kind of individual you are. You are a T-Rex. I am a very cute baby lion. Glenn hasn't done his yet.
How do you know he's a T-Rex?
Because I got a link and it led to his career sort of analysis.
That was a sample one, not mine.
Okay.
I hacked the system, so I know.
But you're a T-Rex anyway, right? I'm sure. Did you do yours?
What
are you?
Yeah, I'm also a lion.
Like a dolphin? You're a lion as well. Okay.
So what's the best, actually?
There's no one best, but ideally you want to be a lion because there are 4 animals in there. The lion is the person who is on top of his game, on top of her game, who are able to spot great opportunities and move to them.
Okay.
Just like a lion hunting for great roles, right? Hunting for their prey.
And then what are the other 3?
The lion is also Jesus. Okay, where that came from.
Yes. No. In Narnia, yes.
Right?
Yes, Aslan. So it's
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, the other one is a canary. If you're a canary, means that you're very skilled and agile, but you haven't had your career plans thought out yet. So you're like a little beautiful bird in a cage.
Okay.
Used to be able to fly, but forgotten how to fly.
Okay.
And if the cage is taken away, then there are risks involved.
They won't be able to survive.
Yeah, the cat's going to come and grab. So a lot of people who have a canary profile, you have to watch out in case something disrupts their career.
Right.
Are you ready for it? So if you're a canary, if Coach Carol says you're a canary, then there are certain steps you need to take. Then there's the T-Rex, who are
If you're
people...
a canary, means you're a small bird. Means you're scared of everything.
You're tiny.
Is it?
Yeah.
You need the cage. You need that safety net, right?
Yeah, but in today's environment, the disruptions are all there, AI, retrenchments and everything. So are you ready for it? And the third animal is the T-Rex, which are people who have lots of plans.
Don't talk about FD like that.
Let him finish his sentence.
Okay.
So people who have lots of plans, but they are not agile enough yet. So they get a bit frustrated. They want to get lots of things done, but they are not skilled up. So they need to pay attention to their skills profile and the skills agility.
So not prehistoric.
Not prehistoric.
That means not FD.
Not Jurassic.
Right,
and then,
okay.
Then the fourth category are the pandas. The pandas are cute little cuddly things, but pandas are not very adaptable.
Will attack once in a while.
Yeah, if you mess around with them, they'll attack you. But they only are comfortable with one temperature, one climate, one type of food.
Not agile at all.
Not agile. When the environment changes, they're in trouble. So we have seen individuals who are what we lovingly call career pandas. Not
a good thing.
Not a great thing. Yeah. But once again, the profiles are not permanent. Once you identify as a panda, these are the things you need to do. You need to ask yourself, what's my career plan for the next 5 years? Okay,
so if you go to CoachCAROL.ai, the career analysis is a complimentary survey that you can fill out. But if someone wants to jump on and upgrade their plans, there is a code that you're giving to anyone who's listening in right now. What's that code?
The code is Kiss 92 FM.
Oh, nice. And what do they get?
They get, instead of $49.90 US for the whole program, they only pay $9.90 for the program.
$9.90 right now.
Exactly.
Kiss 92 FM. Like, why wouldn't you?
It's a no-brainer. So, but we're doing it only for the Kiss 92 FM listeners out there.
So don't tell anyone else,
don't
okay?
Tell anyone else.
Yeah. If you're listening in, you need to tell other people about the code Kiss 92 FM. Don't. Right?
Okay. Only because you asked. My spirit animal.
Okay. What's your spirit animal?
The bear, like I mentioned.
Yeah, okay.
You need a tattoo.
The bear is strong, resilient, and grounded with natural ability for introspection. You find power in solitude and have a healing presence that supports others in times of growth.
Oh, that's a really good profile. Yeah, it's very nice. I think the bears are dependent, right? You can do the big not ugly, scary grizzly bear, or you can do like a really cute outline of a teddy bear.
I love this bear. Look at this.
That's a nice grizzly bear, though.
It's a very nice bear.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Look at this bear. My next tattoo.
Okay. If you want to see his bear, join us on the Big Show TV. It's Kiss 92 FM.
That sounded a bit wrong, actually. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre up next. This is Thank You on Kiss 92.
The bear and his bongos.
Oh my God.
He's gonna bear it all.
Yeah.
Offline.
So there's my career scorecard, there's your job hunt toolkit, there's personalized coaching, there's an online course for landing your dream job, and there's an online course for making your mid-career switch. You know, I want to ask something because earlier Glenwood mentioned, you know, these days with the Gen Zers and soon the Alphas and all that, you know, a lot of them are starting out, but they want a lot, but they also don't want to commit to too much. I mean, like long-term jobs, right? Because they want to touch and feel everything, basically. And that is across the board with everything. You know, people don't want to buy houses anymore. They want to rent because they don't want to commit. Yeah. They don't want to buy cars because it's a shared economy.
Yeah, that's
They'd
right.
rather grab and have someone drive them.
I envy them, no. I really envy them.
It's a
for that
new kind of
mindset.
thing.
Because when we were growing up, our parents told us otherwise.
You had to.
It was very stressful at that point.
It was, yeah. So
like
now,
getting yourself established, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah. And I mean, even when it comes to gym memberships, no longer are people asking you to sign up for 2 years, 1 year. It's all on a monthly basis. Look at your subscription for Netflix and stuff like that. So when it comes to jobs, I mean, do you see that sort of trend for employers allowing the newcomers to the workspace more flexibility?
Some companies are giving that.
Because before you had your 3-month probation, by the time 3 months come, they're like, oh, okay, I'm done. I'm not. You don't even have to confirm me. I'm out
Speaking
of
of
here.
which, there's a new trend of what I think we spoke about it some time back about internship stacking.
Yes.
So people who are undergrads, they take like 1 month internship so they will graduate with about 7 or 9 internships under their belt, and then when they graduate, I know of some who are actually still interning for a year more just to make sure they get to the right company, to the right role. So
But internship is decided, the time limit is the employer, not the intern, right? How do they do just 1 month?
So they've graduated, right? So they do like a 3-month internship.
Okay.
With a company of their dream who may not be hiring, but say I don't mind hiring an intern, so they get
paying
paid,
really crap.
Yeah, paid really.
Yeah.
But they just want to get exposure. So I'm seeing young Gen Zers who are fresh graduates, and I understand yet don't quite understand the strategy for doing that. Maybe because I'm an old
To intern for another year?
Yeah.
They want to get the girls.
No, but you're not getting paid much. That's the thing. Like,
Sorry,
how
then
do
you get
you
the girls.
survive?
But if you're
They just want to enjoy themselves. They want to date.
Girls aren't going for anyone who doesn't get paid much.
they don't go for the interns. They go for
You said it.
They're higher executives or something.
So I guess if you're still trying to figure out what you want to do, then maybe that could make sense. Or maybe the job market isn't that great.
So how do they make money then? They don't.
They don't. The
Do they have
like
side
$600 a month.
Experience
hustles?
is money.
Side hustles or something?
Okay.
Do they do it?
Honestly, if I were in their shoes, and if there was this dream company I wanted to work for, okay, and they did not have any opening, and I say, okay, I'll work for you for free.
Ooh.
No, imagine if I was to work for Elon Musk or someone really genius, someone at that level, I would intern for free for a year just to learn.
For a year.
Just to learn what the secrets.
These are people still living under their
And
parents'
after-
roofs, though. It's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, after the year is up, you'll be slimmer and trimmer because, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
You can't eat.
correct?
There's no food.
It's like you can't
It's
even
a
take
win-win.
transport home.
Oh, no.
As long as you don't
Gotta
fall
walk
ill
home.
or, you know, you end up terribly undernourished, you win.
But it's just a matter of strategy. So some people have their strategy right, some people don't. But it's, once again, what do you base your strategy on? And you need to base it on data, on information. That's why we developed Coach Carol as an assessment tool, a snapshot. Like what we always say, it's like taking your blood test. See what's good, what's not so good. How do you
Work on
improve on
it.
it? Yeah.
So she's new, obviously, but where do you want her to get? Like, what will she eventually take care of?
Eventually, she's gonna be the AI coach, which I envisioned back in 2012. Because
That's a long time ago.
I asked a question in those days before I started thinking about career agility as a company. can AI take over a career coach's job? And the answer at that time was no. But even today, can an AI take over a career coach's job? The answer is not all of it. But if Coach Carol can take over 30% of a coach's job, which means that I get to do 30% less work, and I can do,
and you get 30% more of your life.
yes, or I can help 30% more people.
Yeah, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, correct, right? So Coach Carol will help more people, because when we started Career Agility, our vision was to help 1,000 people
What?
a year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But we cannot scale to that level if you're doing one-on-one. But with Coach Carol now, we've got close to 8,000 users on the platform already.
Wow.
So they are the ones. So we are able to scale up the coaching for these individuals. So it's growing, and I think the demand is going to pick up. We have companies who are looking at Coach Carol as part of their HR program as well, personnel development program. So
Yeah, because if it takes away a little bit of the work, you can be more productive in other areas, right?
correct. And if your staff are more geared towards having good careers, they'll stick around longer.
And it's kind of fair to everybody, because when you have individuals, say, asking another individual questions, chances are you may waver from those questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're having a side question, or, one of the questions you answered, and you'd be like, oh, but why did you do that? But with something like this that's set in stone,
It's neutral.
It's neutral. Everyone gets the same.
Yes, correct. So it democratizes the whole process.
Okay, I want to see Coach Carol already. So
Yeah.
Coach Carol.
Coach Carol, she's
Not
cute.
yet.
You'll like her.
Really? Let me
Yeah.
see. Coach
That's such a cutesy face.
Carol. Whose face do you take, Adrian?
We asked AI to generate someone who looks disarmingly cute but
Cute.
serious.
Oh my God, who is this?
Yeah, that's Coach Carol.
No.
Isn't she cute? Really? Oh, you don't have Coach Carol? Yeah, coming up traffic.
Coach Carol? This is not the cute Coach Carol.
Is she wearing a blue suit?
It's not.
No, that's not Coach Carol.
We got it wrong.
Wrong one. That's why. Who is this? Auntie?
coming up.
Okay.
Kiss 92 traffic.
Wow, there's quite a bit going on out there on the PIE towards the airport after Pasir Laba. Avoid lane 4 of vehicles broken down. On the KPE towards the ECP after the airport road entrance, avoid lane 1. An accident has been reported. On the BKE towards the PIE after the KJE exit, a stationary vehicle has been spotted. And on the CTE towards the AYE at the PIE Changi exit, an obstacle on the PIE towards Changi Airport. Again, at Pasir Laba's exit, a vehicle's broken down. And finally, on the TPE towards the PIE before the Sengkang exit, an obstacle again. If you have any updates on those situations, WhatsApp us 88550920.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is Adrian Choo from Career Agility International. And we've been talking about Coach Carol. And I just had a look at Coach Carol, and she looks like, you know whom?
Whom?
To me, Coach Carol looks like... have you guys watched The Incredibles?
Yes? The
She
mama?
looks like the mom.
Yeah, she does kind of look like a mom.
Elastigirl.
Elastigirl. Yeah, she
Elastigirl.
does. She's got a cute
Mrs.
face.
Incredible.
She's got a very cute face. So just, okay, so we were talking about how it can benefit people if they sign up, and you've got this great deal going on with the Kiss 92 FM code. What else can people expect from Coach Carol?
Two of the nicest things that we have put 18 actual resume samples in there for different profiles. So whether you're in finance, whether you're in accounting, whether you're an IT person or IT sales manager, these are actual, they're not templates per se, but they are packed with actual words and power phrases and keywords you can use for your own CV.
Right.
So, templates, you can just generate templates very easily.
Yeah.
But these are actual ones which our clients have been using. So, they are very effective in landing the right roles. So, these words you can effectively steal from.
Okay.
And just cut and paste into if it's relevant to you, this will give you an idea. The CVs were developed by Yen.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so she's the master at that. So it's best practice. And it's an amazing repository of CV samples you can use no matter which industry you're in. And we are growing it. We intend to grow it to a very nice, huge repository of CVs.
You know, you've been with us for so long and you've spoken about this before, and I think we covered this topic early in the year. You were talking about CVs. What's the difference between a CV and a resume for someone who may not have been listening to that show?
A resume is a CV is more curriculum vitae, which basically means it's more of an academic. We'll use it to list all their papers they've written and everything in more detail. A resume is supposed to be shorter, but in Singapore, for all intents and purposes, they're the same.
Okay.
So a CV or
They're
resume.
interchangeable.
Yeah, correct. The only difference is the executive bio. So for someone like yourself, you don't send a CV over when you want to, when you're being asked to host and they're asking you for like, can you send me some info on yourself? You don't send a CV over.
No, I just send them how much I cost.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the bio. And your pay now here.
Yes. My rates.
Your rates, yeah.
Okay.
So and a bio for them to introduce you. So maybe we should put an executive bio format in there as well. But what we want to do is we want you to have resources on hand. We also have a repository of tools, cheat sheets on how to negotiate for better salaries, how to map out the target market if you're looking for a job, interview tips, interview strategies. We have a whole host of useful resources there for our premium members as well. So basically, it's a library it's a treasure trove, I would say.
Of what you need.
Of what you need, of the knowledge which Yen and I have gathered over the years. And we're putting it there as a central place where you can access it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Shalini, are we ending the show here? We're not going back on the Big Show TV? I was going to ask Adrian something very interesting.
You can't ask
But
him on air?
Yeah, it looks like, we've run out of time.
Okay.
So maybe next
Always
week.
the tease,
Next week.
though, Glenn.
Next week. Always
Next week.
He's a
Anyway,
show promoter.
Yeah,
right?
I think that might be more... Wait, next week... no, next week is New Year's.
2nd of January.
Also, you'll be
back to
with
work.
us next week.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's back to work.
Okay, I'm just waiting for more details to come up, and then maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more. I want to talk about the 3 bosses that were asked to leave the company.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
The
And
recent
I
case.
kind of want to ask you if what they're doing right now by challenging the decision is something that is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Or should they have just left
Kept
the company
quiet
and
and-
just kept quiet?
That would be a good one to talk about next week.
Right.
Okay.
We'll talk about that next week as more details surface.
Yeah.
Okay. But for now, thank you very much, Adrian, for joining us.
Always a pleasure for once again our listeners out there. CoachCAROL.ai. Go visit the website. Take the test and remember to use the code KISS92FM for a whopping $40 off your program. Okay,
Amazing.
So it's only $9.90, so it's almost a no-brainer for all the resources we're packing behind it.
And that's a lifetime membership?
For
It's
now.
one time. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
for
one
now,
time.
One time.
Yeah, okay.
When we
Right.
upgrade later on, we'll see how.
Let
but
you know.
lots of stuff behind it, even for now. So it's a no-brainer. Just go for it. CoachCAROL.ai.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Up next, Lau, All for Nothing on KISS 92.
I'm so in love, I'm so in